to do is obviously take the bucket off, but what I want to do is mount the dethatcher on the quick hitch that I have on the front of the tractor. That way I can lift it up and I can angle it if needed. John Deere makes a kit for the, I think it's the X700 series lawn tractors, where you can adapt like a zero turn dethatcher to go to the front of it, but they don't make a kit that fits this. There's a couple of aftermarket ones, but for aftermarket it was $495. I figure with my tow behind one I could make a bracket with some scrap steel that I've got, and then using the snowblower as a guide, I could make something that kind of looks like this bracket to fit on the quick hitch here. All right, so we're just going to take a measurement off of this to get the all right, so you're just going to take a measurement off of this to get this lined up. Let's see, top of the hole, the top of that pin. That's 6.5 inches. Quite a bit of a mess here in the shop. So, got some drill bits. Apparently I can't find my drill bit index. I'm going to center punch, that'll make things a little bit easier. Some 1.5 inch angle iron to use as the brackets. Then we'll get everything situated and then weld it up. And then these, I think these are 3/8. No, these are 5/8. 5/8 bolt, that's going to be used so where the quick hitch as the pins, and then the holes on the bottom, the spring-loaded ones, will just clip right in. So let's get this cleaned up and started. And we'll drill a pilot hole and use a step bit to finish it out. So it fits. So this will be the outside rail, and that will be where the quick hitch, the little groove that comes up on the front of it, will come up and latch onto that. Get one for each side, weld a cross member in between, and then we'll put some like a 90-degree piece on here that will go and attach to the front part. Alright, that's gonna work out. I'll just pins right here. Gotta drill the holes for the pins. Those were 6.5 inches. Get those down. That's a little tight. I'll have to open that. You know what, that was tight on the snowblower too on this side. I wonder if this pin just needs to be shaved down a little bit, but I'll make the holes just slightly bigger so that they fit right. All right, so we've got the holes for the pins drilled. So these are the top pins that go up on the hook on the top of the quick hitch, and these ones are the pins where the spring loaded and lock them in. So the distance between the two flat sides, or between the two, I guess if you want to call them fingers on the quick hitch, is 16.5 inches. So I will cut a piece of steel so that we can get that separated. We'll get this welded up, and then we'll start building the uprights to mount the dethatcher part too. Got it all mocked up. It was off by 1/4 inch, so it's actually 16 1/4 between the edges. So got this cut. We will get these tacked in. I'll get the bottom one set up, tacked in, and then we'll weld it up and get ready to put the uprights up. Alright, that is in there, the latches fit, everything is all nice and square. I'll just get I'll hold the bolts in right there so they don't come out, and then we'll start building the bracket out to fit this part on it. Well, there we are. The gauge wheels here, I want to make those so they swivel. So those are just for right now, so I can test it out. But kind of want to have them come out a little further, and then maybe go down, put them on a swivel or like a caster, so that like you can swing with it. But, all right, let's take the backhoe off. Let's give this a shot. Got it done just in time for the rain to get in. Worked out pretty well. I do need to make a couple modifications to it. The caster wheels, I didn't make them caster wheels yet, so I had forgot to pull the dethatcher out when I went to make a turn, and bent the bracket I made for that. So we'll just pull that off. Those are just bolted on, they're not welded on. And we'll look at putting that L bracket with a caster swivel wheel on it. I might need to add some weight to the front end too, so when I have it in float, I did notice that it kind of takes a while to go down. Like I can just push forward on the the loader level, and it'll go down. But if you have it in float, sometimes it doesn't follow the contours of the lawn, and especially in my backyard, the lawn's not level, so there's a little bit of undulations in there that I'd like to be able to get in there with. But I think maybe adding some weight on the front end of that will bring the front end down faster. Maybe I'll put a cinder block or weld some scrap metal on there. We'll figure it out. But like I said, worked out pretty well. It is pouring out now, so I got it done just in time. I had the sweeper running behind the tractor while I was dethatching, so I got all that stuff up and swept it at the same time, and then ended up getting the overseed and the fertilizer down just before the rain came. So that's it for this one. Thanks for tagging along, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Punching out.